What if that's what Kanye was trying to do? He knew that she was divorcing him, so he didn't want her to get all this money. So then he starts saying all this Nazi stuff, dropped all his brand deals.
That's pretty genius.
She gets half his money, but it's only $200 million. Then he gets back into Adidas's good graces, goes back to being a billionaire. And welcome everybody to another episode of
Gen Xenophobic.
What was that? You fucking stuttered. I saw that.
Yeah, I know. I keep thinking it's Dr. Lawyer Comedian. I keep about to say Dr. Lawyer Comedian. It's really bad. But
I'm so lucky I get to say the same ass thing.
Yeah, I know. Because my mind blinks for a second. We're only on episode 4, and then we'll kind of episode 8.
No, but because of the Patreon episodes, we've recorded fucking 8 of these, Luke.
Yeah, true. But I'm your host, Luca Branches. You forgot. I'm your host, Luca
I'm Wyatt Figueredo.
Yeah.
I'm Wyatt Figueredo.
And
we are just back from Texas, man. I got off my plane. I fucking slept for 6 hours, and now we're here recording.
Yeah, I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I'm so happy to be off the plane.
When'd you get back?
I got back at 3 p.m. around. So nothing. It's 7 right now. So yeah, we're doing.
Yeah, if you don't know, this weekend we did Houston, Austin, Dallas. We toured there. Dude, I didn't realize the miles. I mean, this is almost stupid to say, but the miles it put on your body. I just felt so tired.
Oh, yeah.
I hit home and I was like, dude, I want to sleep.
That's interesting because I realized how much harder it is actually being a touring comic. Because that's the dream, right? That's the goal when you're when you're an up-and-comer. You're like, man, I want to be a touring comic. I want to go around the cities. But when you're in it, it's tiring, bro. Going to every hotel is fuck a hotel. I don't want to stay in a...
Checking in to a new hotel every day, that sucks.
Because you also, you don't shower for long periods of time because you have to go quick, city to city.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's tough. I did not realize.
And also, I remember by, Dallas, my body kind of felt, exhausted. Yeah. I remember thinking, I was going to work out.
No, because...
how funny that was. I thought I was going to eat fucking Texas barbecue and work out.
No.
Nah,
oh, God, no. But...
I was like, dude, I'm tired.
Literally. I just felt I felt the whole time, not sick, but, sick from exhaustion almost. It's it's tiring. Oh, my God, I did not realize how hard it is. I feel bad for the comics who have to, like Attell and all, who literally have to stay on the road 24/7 and make a living, and it's
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Dave Attell, he's actually 35 years old. He's just been touring.
Yeah.
So he just fucking looks like that.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That's crazy.
It's really hard. It's really hard. Which one was your favorite show? We went to Houston, Austin, and Dallas. Which was your favorite?
So weirdly, even though our venue in Houston was kind of out the fuck there,
yeah, I
still think the Houston audience. This is how you know what everyone's favorite show is. It's just whichever show you were able to pull off the most new jokes at.
Yeah,
is your favorite of the shows.
Oh yeah. No, you're 100% right. Because then you feel oh yeah. Because when I was doing my new jokes, because my favorite show was Austin, right? And because I got to pull off the most new jokes. When I was doing my new jokes, I felt like a real fucking touring comic, doing new shit, fucking around, killing, it was fun.
What made me feel more like a touring comic was when we, even if it would bomb, just talk about the Texas highways and why is it like this? Why is it named this?
That's what I always
feel like that was some real touring shit.
Doing material about the city always feels man, this is cool, dude. This is cool, and they always enjoy it because I remember shitting on the homeless people in Austin. They loved it. They love it.
They loved that.
They loved it.
Okay, honestly, I've been around a lot of America, and Austin is up there.
Austin
for
is bad
for worst homeless.
Man. No, because we literally walked. It's funny. I said, dude, I told one of the audience members after, bro, we bumped into a ton of homeless, and he was like, oh, you were on 6th, 6th. I was like, oh shit.
Why do the homeless hang out downtown?
Why did the homeless have designated spots though? Why is it 6th Street?
Do they?
Yeah, I mean, you knew exactly. Why can't they go to 7th Street? Why is it mainly 6th Street? I don't understand. I don't know. Maybe that I don't know, but it's.
I guess they're probably going where the people are that are going to give them money, huh?
No, but if everybody knows 6th Street's trash, you're right. Then maybe tourists.
But 6th Street is also where all the shit is. You know what I mean?
No, not the. Are you kidding me? Right next to Creek and the Cave, there was no. That was, I think, the street he was talking about.
That was 7th Street.
Okay, yeah. He said, I don't know exactly which street he
said.
But
yeah, you did see, we saw this one fucking homeless guy who, I mean, Luke talked about this during his test, but we literally saw a homeless guy with half a golf club.
Yeah, he broke
out of the corner of her eye. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was half
like
the
an
top
arrow villain.
Yeah, literally.
Out of the corner of my eye, I thought it was a hammer. Because I have this like weird fear. I've always had this fear since I watched it on this TV show Luther of dying by somebody cracks my skull with a hammer.
Yeah, that's terrible.
So I'm just always terrified of that.
No, well, that's obviously scary. And yeah, I mean, I saw that guy, and you know what I did? After he passed us, I was like, thank God, thank the Lord. And so I looked behind us. You know what he was doing? I saw him swinging it at nothing.
Yeah, he was.
He was swinging it like hard at nothing, like fucking. And I was so scared. So lucky he didn't do that to us. Oh my God, man, that was terrifying. I
love the Houston audience, honestly, because like, although it's our smallest audience, like they were just so down for anything.
Yeah.
Like I'm working on this new joke about how like ISIS execution videos, that's just marketing for terrorists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I felt like I did that joke the best in Houston. And then also, I don't know why, but whenever like you have the smallest audiences, they buy the most merch.
Yeah.
So like we did really well on merch sales in Houston. And then like Austin, although that was like our coolest venue and like hippest city, didn't buy much merch.
Yeah, no. I mean, the thing for me was the Houston show is like, I think I was too in material and not really. I wasn't doing enough crowd work. I wasn't feeling it enough because I was looking at it as too much of a headline show rather than a fuck around show. So I should have just like fucked around more. And yeah, that was my only problem. But
my favorite part of the Houston show was afterwards, we were headed to Buc-ee's and Dad was like, Luke, you need to learn from Wyatt's set. That was an amazing set.
I don't think Dad complimented me once this whole trip, man. I was like, damn. But even after the Austin show, but yeah, it was fine.
It's so funny. People don't think like, people always ask about your parents and stand up. They never ask like, do your parents like criticize your stand-up and be like, this needs to be better, but they do. They do.
Well, Dad does and Mom does it slightly like nicer, and also like just like in a way where she kind of understands what's not the problem.
Mom definitely knows stand-up better.
Yeah, well, because she watches it all and watches. Yeah, she understands how weird it is, kind of being on stage and why it's harder to do an act out, or if you should do. She understands it. Yeah, pretty well.
But then also, Dad has that arrogance that you and I have inherited where we feel like, even if we've never done it, like, we know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And that's the most annoying part. That's the most annoying part. Where he's like, you were rambling. And I'm like, Dad, go up there, do a new joke you've never done before, and try not to ramble.
Do a story that's fully new.
Bro.
Impossible.
Bro.
I did a new story.
It was so funny how annoyed Mom was. We were just like, yeah, this is usual shit. Mom's like, what are you talking about, Andy?
Yeah, I know. Literally. And, yeah, that's funny. But it was overall a pretty good weekend. I enjoyed it.
It was fun. It flew. It
flew by.
Like, can you believe the Houston show was 3 days ago?
Not really. Yeah, I know. That's insane. Dude, it was just nonstop. Yeah. So I'm still
Austin
tired,
was popping because they had like, dude, there were like teenagers in fucking like ball gowns and cowgirl boots and like dudes in full suits in our Austin hotel.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Like, what is the debutante ball going on at the same time as the Austin Marathon? What the hell?
I didn't see fucking a pumpkin as the carousel or whatever. Like, what's that Cinderella
yes,
thing?
Yes.
Like, yeah. I don't know why.
No, you don't see that. I want to see a pumpkin carriage. Carriage, I think is the word, right?
Yeah.
Horse and carriage. Like a pumpkin carriage, and right behind it is the like drinking alcohol peddling thing.
Yeah,
what's that thing called?
It's called a pedal pub. Basically, it's just like a person in the middle, and there's like 10 people around them. Yeah, like drinking and shit. It's pretty cool. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of interesting shit happened this week. While we were in Texas, Drake dropped his album.
Oh yeah.
Some sexy songs.
Sexy songs.
Oh yeah.
For you. Is he on the all-time greatest run of horrible album titles?
I don't know.
I think he might be.
You're right. Drake has the worst names. What Certified Lover Boy, right? Which he called CLB.
Oh
which is
God!
Even cringier.
And then For All the Dogs.
Oh God! With the worst fucking cover.
Some sexy songs for you.
I don't know what. That's so funny. Wyatt, you told me that line that he said in the what's called. He was like, yo, fuck a rap.
Yeah.
Beef.
So in Give Me a Hug.
Yeah.
Give Me a Hug. He says, "Fuck a rap beef. I'm trying to get the party lit."
That's the saddest. That is.
My favorite part was I said that to you in the hotel room. I think maybe in Houston, and you were just like, you're like more of a Drake hater than me. I'm like, they're both really great.
Yeah.
Obviously Kendrick's like better, but like Drake is really great. And you were like, oh, I feel bad for him.
No,
man.
I do feel bad for him.
That's
That's what you say when you've lost an argument, like to the brim, where you're like, "Hey man, the argument doesn't matter. I'm dope. Like, let's just make it clear." Like it's like how every liberal was after Trump won. It was like, "No, fuck Trump. I'm just trying to be a good person." I don't know. Like it's depressing seeing that.
Guys, we're all one nation. Like,
yeah, guys, what? Like,
I was actually obsessed. I'm obsessed with this one Drake song, Nokia. I was just playing it all weekend. We didn't even fucking like it. I was just every time we were in the hotel room.
It's pretty good.
Like, impress me.
It's pretty good. It's nothing crazy.
But that is like so indicative of like the different kinds of music that Kendrick and Drake make. Kendrick could never make a song like that.
Yeah, true. I mean, because he's not trying to fuck party lit for Kendrick. He's trying to do rap beef. Yeah, he's trying to kill you. He doesn't care about the party being lit. He proved that at the Super Bowl. So, yeah, it was good.
One thing that's interesting is almost all of Drake's new album. I don't know if you listen to like more than just 2 songs or even 1 song on it. And you just decided to bring this up on the podcast and talk like you know. See, we're dad now.
Yeah,
anyways,
we are dad.
But I was listening to a whole bunch. I listened to CN Tower, and almost all of the album is like croony R&B. It's
really?
not much like rap and like pop.
Interesting.
Nokia is one of the only like rap ones.
Well, I guess, it's sexy songs, so I guess he's just trying to make it like as
That's true. That's
like
true.
Yeah, but weird. Definitely weird.
All the Drake dudes who, because basically now, you're either Republican or Democrat. You're either Drake or Kendrick.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Like, I've never heard people be like, yo, are you listening to Drake right now?
He's like, I'm a moderate.
Like before, it's like, yeah, he's the number 3 in the fucking world.
Who's the RFK Jr.? Oh, J. Cole. J. Cole is Jr. He's like, who is this guy? Why are you supporting fucking... what? And then, you're right, because he's kind of on Drake's side, or he started off like more on Drake's side.
And he's like, I have immense respect for both these guys.
Yeah,
it's like, bro, this is 2025. You have to love one and hate one.
Yeah.
There's no nuance.
No such thing as moderates anymore.
baby.
No such.
No, sir.
Yeah.
You're either a fucking member of the NRA and you're pro police killing black children, or you are a trans woman. Those are your 2 options in 2025. Yeah. Nothing in between.
Seriously,
baby.
You're either a furry or like just everything Kanye says I support. What kind of political party does that fall under? Well, not literally.
Kanye
I guess
Part
Nazi.
2.
Only Nazi party is the only political party what Kanye is saying falls under. You think even Hitler would be like, I don't know about the fat bitches stuff, man. Like, I don't understand.
That was one of his best stuff. If you didn't see, I don't know if this one's even real because there's so much AI fucking shit now.
Yeah, true.
But Kanye, there was one really funny where he's like, because, Kanye was spitting out all this Nazi shit.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, the original name for Yeezus was N-word cock, which is hilarious. That's so funny. And that can't be true. I'm sorry. That's just not
true. That
true.
sounds like my Kahoot name. There's no way it's true.
That's great.
There's no
way
it's true. It can't be. But, yeah, I get it. I mean, if he named it that, I would watch. I'd listen. Hold on. I didn't even listen.
The Kanye tweet goes... Fat bitches are sex offenders. If I see a fat bitch, I'm sexually offended. And he just goes on and on. He's like, if you ever find yourself in a fat bitch's pussy, just know it's because you're broke.
Oh, that's so
such funny stuff. He said making lingerie for fat bitches is like something like making weapons for kids. Or something.
He did.
It's so funny. I saw some really funny things. Just like, this is the only tweet I've agreed with Kanye on this week.
No. I genuinely don't understand how Kanye's thinking of all this stuff. Like, if I had to think of all this stuff, I don't think I could. This random, like, really funny, but random, like, what is he talking about shit? I don't think I could. It's really funny, though.
This is why I don't think that you should be allowed to have Twitter while you're going through a divorce. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Man, I can't believe it. Bianca's what a bitch, man. She broke up with Kanye just because she, fucking sold her soul.
I'm excited though. Kanye is gonna find a new Kim K clone.
True.
That's gonna be pretty cool.
Get another one.
I think he's working on him and Elon. They're like breeding him. I think.
Yeah. Nobody's ever asked. What's
I'm pretty
Kanye's
sure.
Type. Nobody's ever asked that.
Yeah.
We all know.
That's funny.
We all know Kanye's
We all
type.
know.
Whoa. Yeah. Yeah.
Kanye's type is white girls that just do everything to for black culture.
Oh yeah. And also,
you know what I mean?
I mean, I'm sad that It was good while it lasted.
No lie, though. No lie. Bianca is one of the hottest women on the earth. That's
Bro.
not a joke.
Bro.
I'm serious that Kanye is 2 for 2 when it comes to like how hot his
How
women
did he pull
are.
her? I don't understand how he pulled her. If he was like mentally insane before.
Genius.
I don't know. Yeah, true. I'm a genius.
No, what did you think of what he said? Oh fuck, dude, I'm not bipolar. I have autism.
I've autism. Yeah, I think he's right.
I feel like that's stretching. I feel like that's stretching the word autism there.
No,
You know what I mean?
He was like, yeah, I have autism, like Rain Man, is how he said it, which is so funny. You're not Rain Man, Kanye. Like,
You're fucking Luke. You're fucking 16. You know Rain Man? I don't know Rain Man.
you don't know Rain Man? Rain Man's like a guy who
You watched Rain Man?
No, I didn't watch Rain Man. I get the reference though. Do you not?
Okay, I get the reference. I didn't.
Yeah,
watch
I didn't watch Rain Man, but yeah, man, I don't know Kanye. Like, just who is how. Why did Bianca only file now? Why not before? Why not as soon as he asked her to go naked at the Grammys? I mean, seriously.
I mean, you know, there are a couple different takes you can have on this, and one is that like she was a complete victim of Kanye, but then also there's this other take that I'm more inclined to believe, which is she was milking this for the fame and the money.
I'm
at
excited.
least to an extent. She was definitely abused by Kanye a little bit.
I'm excited to
for
see
sure.
who her rebound is. That's who I want to see. Who her next guy is.
I saw somebody funny like Pete Davidson has the funny opportunity to do the funniest thing ever.
That's such a good joke. Yeah, I wish I could.
That'd actually be such a legendary thing for him to do.
That is legendary. Yeah, I mean, dude, because I don't understand who her rebound would be. What if she can't go from Kanye to like Prince Harry like in like one step? It has to be someone like maybe who would be a good like.
Well, if it's true and they don't have a prenup, then like I would just live alone with $200 million or whatever.
That's insane. They don't have a prenup. If that's true, I mean Kanye, what a retard. I thought he was retarded before.
What if that's what Kanye was trying to do? He knew that she was divorcing him, so he didn't want her to get all this money. So then he starts saying all this Nazi stuff, dropped
funny.
all his brand deals. It's like 8D chess by Kanye.
That's pretty genius.
Then she gets half his money, but it's only $200 million. Then he gets back into Adidas's good graces, goes back to being a billionaire.
There's no such thing as getting back into Adidas's good.
Yeah,
graces.
I don't know.
What?
You know, Adidas was founded by Nazis, right?
Kanye
it's
would
a
have
German
to
company.
I know. Kanye would have to end the Israel-Palestine conflict for him to get back to anyone's good graces. But he wouldn't
Look
end
at
it
that, guys.
correctly.
That is a year's worth of podcasting right there. That is a great transition to our next point.
What's our
Israel. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, yo, we were not going to bring it.
But, dude, you know what I seriously learned, though, is my Israel-Palestine jokes somehow go over better in New York City than Texas.
Yeah, that's weird. Interesting.
I don't know why, but Texas was like, I'd never seen Texas like this, but Texas like, I don't want to talk about this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm lucky. All my jokes did around the same. Weirdly, my Trump shit anywhere just as great, it seems to.
Your Trump shit's really good. So if some of you guys came to San Francisco and LA, you know, like, this was my thing, was I thought Luke did too much Trump shit, but now I think you've just cut it into just the best parts.
No, I think I was doing the same.
It's critical of Trump, but I don't think it's like, you don't have this visceral hatred towards Trump.
Yeah, that I did in the LA and SF shows. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Well, it's just
and it was weird, your hatred, because you didn't even hate him, like, personally.
Yeah, no, I was just like, yeah, he's like, it was clear where I stood more than it is now. I mean, it's still clear, but it's like, the guy knows I'm just fucking around either way. Like, when you're watching it. So it's easier. It's easier to swallow. But, what was I going to say? Yeah, what'd you do for Valentine's Day, since that's exactly when Bianca and Kanye...
Actually, I didn't do any of my Trump stuff, actually, now that I think about
Really?
any of the shows. No, not even one joke.
Yeah, that's weird. You didn't. Huh. Because I did.
Good. That's pretty good. I have a couple jokes I really like from that set, but they're kind of old now. But I want to somehow put the Obama Obsidian joke back in my...
Yeah, no, that's a good joke.
I love that joke. That's one of my favorite jokes.
I
just
really
think it's
happy.
so creative.
Yeah, no, it's great. I'm just really happy the Indian homeless joke finally worked. Because I posted a little bit of it on Instagram already of just me talking about how homeless like ladies in India are hot, but that wasn't the point.
So it worked. It worked like what? What percent? Like out of the 3 shows?
Well, the first show I didn't know how to do it. Second show I figured it out. Third show I forgot. I forgot how to do it.
Yeah, figure it out. Sometimes you just do it on stage and it's like lightning in a bottle, and then all the other times you're just trying to remember how you did it that one time.
Yeah,
you know.
Well, no, I think I did it correctly. That one time I just need to reformat, like remember how to do it, and like string together a few more punchlines and shit. But otherwise, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have it down.
No, that was some good shit. I didn't realize how strong this one-liner. Hey, you know what? Let's just do it in the fucking middle now. Here's my new joke for the week.
Okay.
Or you want to do it at the end?
I think we should keep it at the end, but okay. I don't care.
Damn. I guess I'll do a different joke then. But the joke that I thought was like but actually killed all the times was... Because, you'll be on Instagram and some hot girl will like one of your things. So you go and you follow her. Because even if you can't date her now, one day she'll be 18.
Yeah, no, I like that joke a lot. That's fun.
I don't know what. I think the conversational delivery on that one really helps. But the punchline I don't think is that strong.
I think it's also better because there was kids under 18 in the audience in every show. So that's even more fun, right?
Dude, that is actually such a cool part of like us doing it together. It's like, dude, we have so many 19... 18, 17, 16-year-olds in the audience every time.
Houston show, I know those 3 girls because one of them, they DM'd me before. They're like 17.
Penis Core.
Yeah, Penis Core is her username on Instagram. And then, even Jacob, who was one of the guys at the Houston show, he's 17. Like, a few other, really insane. We had a 14 and 16-year-old at the Houston show, 2 those Indian girls. Yeah. Insane. It's
show. Cool because like a lot of them say it's like their first comedy show too.
Really cool. Really nice.
And it's so weird because like it's almost like because we had some like older people in the audiences too, so it was like you were trying to tread the line, be like, what references are you guys gonna both get?
Oh, I know exactly. You're right. And the weirdest thing was like it did work though, and every time it was fun to like see how the adult audience had to act around like these kids' audience. It was cool. It was cool because it made them more
adults
comfortable.
Couldn't be like.
It made them more comfortable.
The kids?
No, both.
Or the adults?
Both. I think
that's kind of true.
Used to it.
It kind of united them because, like, I remember the first time I was like, I can't believe every set I do now, I talk about Instagram Reels and TikTok. Like, I keep saying this to you, but, like that's just TV to y'all. That ain't weird to talk about.
No, that's not weird.
And then the adults are like, what are you speaking about?
I know, literally.
I wonder if it's just our audience because we're bigger on Instagram, but everywhere I go for our tour dates and I ask, you like Instagram or TikTok, they all say Instagram.
Well, one girl said TikTok for me when I asked at the Austin show. I know.
One of the brown girls on the
one of the brown girls
stage,
on the right. Yeah, she said she cried when TikTok got banned. So I was making fun of her for that. But yeah. Huh. Interesting. Yeah.
I tell you, Kalia was really sad that day.
Yeah, that's insane. I don't get it.
You asked about Valentine's Day. My bad.
Oh yeah, no.
We went to Nobu 57 on 57th Street. It was good, but I just feel like Nobu compared to other fine dining restaurants, you're paying like double for.
It's a fast food.
It's good.
Dining. It's just a chain fine dining.
Know
it's gonna be great, but it's not gonna be anything like insane or anything like, you know what I mean?
Fast food fine dining. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool for me because it was her first time going, and the thing about Nobu is it's such a strong brand. It's like saying somebody like got you Gucci or whatever. It's like
or like Salt Bay,
because it sounds. Yeah, fucking Salt Bay. But it sounds cooler to like if you tell people who aren't pretentious like us, if you went to 11 Madison Park versus like Nobu, people would be like, ooh, Nobu,
Yeah. People wouldn't know 11 Madison Park or like any of
the greatest vegan restaurant of all time.
That's cool. I'm gonna try it this summer, I think. But
would you guys pay $300 for vegan food? Luke would apparently.
Yeah, it's the best vegan food.
Once I have to incorporate this year, so I'm gonna do Wyatt Figueredo LLC, and then obviously you're probably gonna be, because I'm gonna have to pay you out. You're either gonna be a contractor or an employee, and then you might even have a corporate card. Looks like, yeah, dude, I just put the 11 Madison Park on the corporate card. All right, guys. We have a whole bunch of tour dates coming up for the first 1/3 of the year, so
I know
we're going to announce them. We're going to announce them while Luke holds his breath. So Luke's going to hold his breath until I finish all the cities.
We did not agree to that. All right. I don't want to do that.
That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so our first date coming up is on 2-14, Feb 14th. We are in Houston, Texas. On Feb 15th, we are in Austin, Texas. And then on Feb 16th, we're going to be in Dallas, Texas. After that, in March, it's Luke's spring break. So on the 22nd of March, we're going to be in Denver. 23rd of March, we're going to be in Illinois. 24th No, sorry, there's nothing on the 24th. 26th of March, we're in Washington, D.C. 27th of March, we are in Jersey City, New Jersey. 28th of March, we are in New York City. 29th, we are in Toronto, Canada. Then on April 18th, we're in San Diego, California. April 19th, Phoenix, Arizona. June 6th, we are in Atlanta. June 7th, we're in Charlotte.
Okay, we're not doing it.
How was that?
This better. This ad better have been enjoyable.
How was your Valentine's Day?
Just a long
Where'd
long
you and
time,
your girlfriend go?
Long time scrolling through Instagram Valentine stories while jerking off. Long time. No, I didn't do that. I didn't do the second part. I did the first part a lot. I did a lot.
Wait, you just made me think of something. Do you think that
What?
one day there's gonna be porn that's like this that you
Yeah,
swipe?
there
like,
already
off, like,
is.
Instagram Reels.
There already
Where?
is. Well,
Where?
Every site, like, you haven't seen that?
You can do it on Reels. You can do porn
Yeah,
Reels.
like kind of. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on the hub and shit.
That's crazy. Anyways, so you were sad this Valentine's Day. I didn't know why does 16-year-olds get sad? Which 16-year-olds can have a stable relationship?
A lot of 16-year-olds. Apparently.
Really?
Yeah, a good amount, man. I'm like, even my friend texted me like, bro, I want to kill myself. And I was like, yeah, thanks, man, same. Like, hey, man, yeah.
There you go.
it
That
really
one
sucks.
friend is the one who comments the hate comments every time on this podcast. So you know what? We can talk about him and his lack of huzz.
It's tough. It's really, I'm like, no, my friend, I just went to get food with him right earlier today, and he was telling me, because prom is
Same friend?
No, different friend. Prom is on March
Which
8th.
one?
Whatever. Okay.
Okay.
Prom is
okay.
on March 8th. So it's in under 3 weeks, and he has one prospect he can do, and so he's going to ask her out, and she's likely going to say yes. The problem with this is I was telling him the whole time, I really hope she says no, but I do hope she says yes. You know what I mean?
Why are you such an asshole?
No, because he understands. He would be the exact same with me if I, because it's the same thing where it's like, if he gets a date, then I really have to lock in even harder. But if he
Are
doesn't,
you two the only ones in the friend group
No,
that
it's me.
like for sure don't have dates?
it's me.
Okay,
us-
so 4. So like
Yeah,
more
okay,
than half
but
of your friend
here's
group.
what's gonna happen. We'll find something. Maybe not. Will.
Why he's
will.
like popular like that?
No, he just he tries harder, so he will.
Okay. okay.
And then I'm gonna be fucked if that happens. So I'm gonna have to like cold DM or do some shit. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'm nervous.
Luke on Instagram. Hey, you guys in the Bay? They're like, you touring in the Bay? No, just you want to
Please.
go to prom with me, or
Oh God, man, yeah.
would that be baller or would that be sad if you put on your story? Does anyone want to go to prom with me?
Sad. That would be sad. Are you kidding me? You don't think?
Yeah, that'd be really sad.
You don't think I've
I
already
don't know
thought
why.
of this? That's the most depressing
Seriously,
thing in the
dude?
world. Yeah. No, I like unironically thought of it. Like, yeah, not actually even thinking of gonna do it because that's the worst. I'm never gonna do that. I'd rather.
But
Go
what
alone.
if you did it? What? Okay. But what if you did it and you got some really hot girl from Instagram said yes and she came with you?
Yeah, then I do it.
Then
Yeah,
is it a
then
win?
it's fine. Yeah. Then
No.
it's a
Okay,
win.
take it this way. Like everyone in your school sees it and they're like, "This is sad." But then you actually show up to
Okay, yeah.
to prom with an
obviously, then
Instagram
it's
baddie.
cool.
Is it worth
Then
it
it's
then?
cool. Yes, but the
Okay,
chances of
interesting.
that are less likely because in the Bay,
Why you can't buy a flight from Salt Lake City or something?
dude. If I literally was talking about that with
Get
just
the corporate
now.
card. Get the
Just
corporate
now,
card.
No,
We can write it off as a podcast expense
no, dude.
because it's making material for the podcast.
The thing is I was actually like, it would no, but the thing is you'd be a loser. It's like I flew her out. Like what, dude? Are you Drake? Like who?
Especially if
flies-
you didn't hit it, like not to like put all that on you, given that you're 16, but if you didn't hit it, that would be so weird too.
But it would be baller. Like I would get an insane amount of respect, but it wouldn't be worth it. I don't know. Ugh. I hate fucking high school. I don't hate high school. I hate, dude. You know,
I love the juxtaposition. You're like, yeah, the shows went like, well, we made money, dude. I can't get a prom date,
No.
bro.
I was telling JP, I was like, you know what weird it is to go from like being like feeling like, oh man, I got this shit. Like this is good. I want to roll to like literally, I come back hours later. I'm like, this is the worst day of my life. This is horrible.
I feel like that to a lesser extent, honestly, because I go from that and I'm like, whew. And then now I'm like, looking at my calendar. I'm like, okay, like I have a commercial this week and like I'm opening for my friend. But like otherwise, I got to hustle, make some shit happen, you know?
Dude, no, because I need, I don't care. I need I need a girlfriend or something. Like,
Bro, prom date. So how much time you got? You said March 8th?
Yeah,
it's
3 weeks. 17th. Yeah, so about 3 weeks.
17th? Oh. So 4 weeks, so a month. You got a month.
It's like 3 weeks.
It's the 17th today.
Yeah, Feb 29th is in 12 days.
Oh, okay. You get fucking one day less or 2 day less. Like,
wait,
okay, do you have any prospects? Do you have any?
If it's a leap year, I can get a day. I just need one more day.
That was the difference. That was the difference.
But wait, I have 2 maybe, but they're unlikely. Very unlikely.
It's funny because I just talked about my prom date because Jessica Kolach, who went to high school with me. Yes. Shut the fuck up. That's where it's going. That's where it's going. That's what I'm going to speak about, Luke.
I just talked about. No, but my prom date is it's an impossible phrase. I just talked about my non-exist, or like you have to have something.
Bro, why are you on this pronouns tangent? Why are you about pronouns?
Why are you about pronouns? Grammar. I'm all about grammar.
Okay. She, who did not exist.
How do you know it would be a she?
No, basically, because Jessica, who went to high school with me, she was introducing me to her boyfriend, and she was like, who did you go to prom with? And I was like, no one. Who did you go to prom with? And she's like, no one. And we were like... Because the reason she brought that up is I made a joke to her boyfriend. She's like... Oh, yeah, he went to high school with me. I was like, yeah, it was pretty cool. I was like the coolest kid at the high school.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I said something like that.
Dude, I just can't.
You're acting like you're cooler than me, but if your ass can't get a date, guess what? We're equal footing, bitch.
No, I'm not acting like I'm cooler than you. I am.
Then get a date. You just let me make this argument real quick. You have so much more ability to get girls than I should have had.
Let me tell
at
you.
my
Okay,
age.
let me tell you something. If I could get a date, let's just say the prom was for all of America, I could get a date in a second. In not even a second.
Because of me. Because of me.
No. Why? Because of you? Because of stand up.
Who couldn't?
Because of stand up.
No, not because. Okay, you say you started stand up. If it wasn't for me teaching you Instagram, you'd get. Don't talk like all of the world. I can get all these hoes. Bro, at high school, you're the same as me when I was in high school.
The world,
you can't, nobody.
If it was the world.
Well, actually, I had a girlfriend. I had touched breasts before when I was your age. I've had a kiss.
Okay, whatever. This and that. Who asked? Who? Yeah. If it was the whole world, I could bring the hottest prom date. I could. I know I can.
That girl from New York with 200K.
This girl from Malaysia. Whatever. I think.
Oh my God! Oh my! You're obsessed with this girl from
No,
Malaysia,
I'm not.
bro.
I'm not. No. Last time I talked about her was in December, but she's probably the hottest girl that's ever DM me. She's really beautiful, but she's chill too. That's whatever.
Oh, she DM'd you first?
Kind of. Long story. I'll tell on the Patreon.
How do you think it's gonna change when you? Because like now I have a girlfriend, and then also I have hot girls that DM me. But now I'm like, follow the YouTube. It's up to the YouTube.
I'm gonna be.
How do you think you're gonna feel?
I'm gonna feel happy because the thing is I'm like, oh, I get to not have to like fight myself to not
live
be
vicariously through.
I don't have to be like, oh, I should DM. Oh, like I don't have to be like that. I can be like, oh yeah, okay, whatever. They're just a regular person. Like I don't have to act like they're this god. Like it just.
Oh,
it sounds so
okay.
nicer.
Nobody's telling you to act like that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying I would. But if I had a girlfriend.
Hey guys, hope you're enjoying the episode. Sorry to bother you, but if you want a second episode every week,
you can subscribe to our Patreon. Pretty good. I mean,
that's right. We have a new Patreon, patreon.com/GenXenophobic for a second episode every single week. And you get this episode, the first episode every week, ad-free and a day early.
So pretty good.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it's the comedians OnlyFans is what we call it. And
there we go. That's where we whore ourselves out.
If we get 2,000 subscribers in the next 3 months, I'll post a ton of shirtless pics on Patreon. I don't care.
That'd be good. Anyway, also up on the Patreon is all of our tour dates. If you missed our India tour date and you want to see it right now,
the
entire hour and a half video, the whole thing is up there. And we're going to do that for every single tour date that we have upcoming, which is a lot. You heard in the last ad.
You'll hear some of the same stuff, but you'll be able to see the uniqueness and all the crazy shit that we see after watching like every set.
And the crowd work, dude. Cool and you'll feel like you're there.
It's great.
All right, guys. Sub to the Patreon.
Back to the episode.
One thing we talked about was you liked the city of Austin so much, which, I mean, I've always said I think Austin's a really cool city. Like, people say, oh, it's overrated. I guess I'd have to live there because every time I visit, I think it's lit.
Oh, it's great.
And so, like, if you couldn't go to New York, rank the 3 cities that you would go to. You would go to school, like, for next year.
Okay, probably Austin.
Because you're considering comedy, right, too?
Yeah, mainly. Over school. Can I probably go?
So number 1's LA, probably.
No, I don't like LA. Again, we've talked about this. I hate LA. I'm not going to LA.
You have $50K. You'll get booked there.
I don't care about getting booked. I'd rather. Who doesn't want to live in the slums of New York and be a struggling fucking comic? That's how you get good. You don't. Get good
that's
from
what you'll be. That's what you'll be.
Yeah, well, I want to. I'm saying, New York is
I'm struggling in the slums of the NYU dorms.
No, but you know what I mean.
On 14th Street, the slums of Midtown Manhattan.
I mean, like metaphorically, like it's tough being a comic in New York. Like you gotta like step your game up. LA, I already know. So I'd say after New York, it'd be Austin, because we won, it was great. I don't know then after though. I don't know. After,
throw something out.
I'd have to put LA, but I wouldn't want to. And then
I said 3 that are not New York, so you have to say
I know. I'm trying to think.
We're gonna go to Chicago. We'll see if you like it, but I would think it would be.
I don't think
it's kind of cool. It is
the
kind of
comedy
cool.
scene that big though?
Yeah, it's third biggest, easily.
Yeah, then I have to go Chicago. If it's third
I guess
biggest.
for now, but you're gonna see it.
Or I could go to London. That would be interesting.
That would actually be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool. Just so you know, though, everything that you do for U.S. applications is not going to transfer to London applications.
What do you mean? Okay, damn.
And also, London, you can't go to Oxford or Cambridge because I don't think those are in London. You'd have to go to, like, UCL.
No, well, when I get into Cambridge and Oxford, I'll just go there.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm not.
Luke has this whole thing. He thinks that he could apply to Harvard and get in and then just say no to it.
I think I could. I think I might.
You think you would get into? You think you'd get into Harvard?
I feel like I would. I'm like, this is my Kanye. This is my Kanye. I think Kanye, like that, as a word, should be like, this is my like ego. Not like.
Well, see, that's the thing. That's why I think that's why our culture gives Kanye so much grace. Because I will say, I've never seen a culture give anyone as much grace as Kanye and Trump. Well, and Kanye is a black guy, and he's saying stuff way worse than Trump.
Well, it's just because they can, the ego. They understand and respect ego, kind of.
I think it's because both of them have defined a generation of men's masculinity and ego. Yeah, like all of us, when we were younger, we saw ourselves as Kanye. Like he taught us in some sense, he taught us how to be self-confident. And that's why we'll always defend him.
They both taught, like, you have to believe in yourself 100% no matter what and, like, do all this shit. So, yeah, you're right. But my Kanye is
They're both, like, gods of manifesting. For real.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know how he does it.
Like, I want to say, like, Trump, like, they used to be like, oh, Trump's not that good at manifesting. He went from a billionaire because his dad was a millionaire. But it's like, yeah, but he manifested being president twice and coming back. Coming back after losing, that is some manifesting, dude.
I mean, damn, dude. Jesus Christ. And he's not like, I don't know how he does it. But, yeah, I think I could get into Harvard. I just think, I think it's because, right, my application's pretty stacked. If I got a recommendation from, like...
Yeah, true. You got your 3.4 GPA?
What? Excuse me? It's 3.7.
Unweighted?
3.75 unweighted. And 4.
Okay, I'm just talking shit anyways.
4.2 weighted. But,
wow, lower GPA than J. Cole.
I've seen guys with 5.0s and shit not get into Harvard, but it's because they're not unique enough. I think I'm unique enough to get into Harvard.
You're welcome. I'm just gonna if Luke gets too big for his britches, like we're just gonna talk shit.
But yeah,
it's like if I get too big for my britches, Luke could be like, you grew up wealthy. If Luke gets too big for his britches, I'm like, nah, bro, I helped you.
Yeah, I mean,
it's very annoying.
I know, because I'd want to get into Harvard, because then my like mom and dad could tell, oh yeah, you got into Harvard, but you didn't really want to go there, so we weren't mad at it.
He wants to be a comedian, you know.
Yeah, so yeah, like what? But then if like 15 years down the line you're like a meth addict, like it's like should have gone to Harvard, like it's awkward.
Yeah.
But I don't think that'll happen. So.
No, see, that's the cool thing, and I'm a big fan of Alingon Mitra, so I don't mean to shit on him, and he is badass. He went to Harvard. Yeah, so he went to Harvard. He went.
Wow.
And then like he, you know, instead of like doing whatever he studied for, he became a comedian, and it was so cool of a story back when he was younger, but now it's like a. You know what I mean? Because he never got to the level of fame that kind of our culture would justify it. I still think it's cool, and I love that he took that chance. But
that's what Bo Burnham did. Bo Burnham got into Harvard and rejected it, and then just did whatever he wanted to do. He didn't even go to college.
He did experimental at theater for 1 year at NYU, or like one semester, and they dropped out.
Yeah, that's funny. And then he just became depressed for like 10 years, and then dropped inside and shit. That was good.
All right, Luke, we got to go to new joke this week. Let's hear it.
You go first.
I always go first.
I get that's
fine.
I don't.
Did I do the abusive relationship one last week? I don't think I did, right?
No, you didn't. You didn't.
Okay, here's my joke for this week is you know, I'm just like basically stringing together girlfriend one-liners. And I'm like, no, I'm happy to be in a good relationship, you know, because my last relationship was abusive. But luckily, my girlfriend now listens.
Yeah, that's another conversational one right there, too.
That's what I think is good, because like abusive relationship, you already think, okay, the punchline is going to be he hits her. But I think I say it conversationally enough that makes it fun.
Yeah, no, you're right. You do. So my joke, I don't know if this has been done before. I feel like it would have been, but I still want to hear what you think. Yeah. And so,
what is it?
Basically, I realized I feel like the more feminist a girl is, like if they're really like a feminist and like, obviously, you know, we whatever, but you know what I mean. Like if they're really like a feminist and really liberal and like for abortion, for all these rights as much as possible, I feel like when you smash, it'll be better. Right, because then like she like trusts you a lot, like because she believes in all that. You know what I mean?
That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous take. That's hilarious.
When you smash, it's like yes, like I fucking crushed it all the way through, so that now she like it's just better. You know what I mean?
But you don't think it's gonna be like, oh, like don't put me in that position. Like I don't.
What do you
actually?
mean?
Why am I talking this about like as if you've had sex before? It's okay. Let's go on to the next thing. I like that take. That's an interesting take at least. We got a few new Patreon members. Hey, shout out Choco Chino. Thank you so much for joining our Patreon.
I like that. That's a cool name. Choco.
That's a cool name. Cool name. And then
like
another one,
Miriam.
I think that Miriam. I'll hit me.
Miriam.
That's a real name, I think.
I'll hit me. I feel like
maybe I'm saying it wrong. Like I'll hit me. ALHITMI.
I'll hit me. I don't know. But thank you guys for subscribing.
Anyways, guys, thanks for joining the Patreon. As always, you know, we're going to keep yapping on the Patreon. We're probably going to talk more about Texas and then talk more about Luke's fucking prom date.
Oh, yeah, we're going to talk a lot about that.
Oh, my God, dude.
That's my therapy.
Bro. Come on. Looks like you've been waiting all week, actually.
I know, seriously. No. Dude, literally, I was talking to, like, we just went out to, like, get food and shit. I was talking about, like, the whole time I was thinking, like, bro, I need to talk, rant on the podcast about this. I needed to let out.
It's so funny. This is like Gen Z therapy. Is you're doing it fucking on camera. It's like an emotional OnlyFans. Like if somebody pays like $5 a month, then they get to see all of Luke's emotions.
That's
but hey,
funny.
if you guys enjoyed this episode, it is kind of funny, right?
Yeah,
it's kind of a good point.
Okay, yeah.
If you guys enjoyed this episode and you're watching on YouTube, please remember to subscribe, like, leave a comment, and turn on notifications. And if you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, please remember to follow the show, give us a 5-star rating. A lot of you guys listening to this haven't given us a 5-star rating yet. That would be super cool if you did.
Wait, you don't think it's worth 5 stars, huh? Okay.
Anyways, guys, see you next week.
Just rolled up with the rocksters, stack breaking the block up. We don't deal with imposters, pop up. I just pulled up with a bomb.